Hello, I'm Giles Darling, and I write novels, plays and non-fiction books. In this video, I continue to show an example of how to create dozens of story ideas from a what-if moment. This follows the process outlined in my How to Create Story Ideas videos, which I include a link to below. In my previous video, I created some story idea outlines based on a group of open-ended questions about artificial intelligence and AI teachers. In this final video, I show some further steps that you can take to expand the number of story ideas. One way is to change or swap subplots between the ideas. For example, some of the story ideas from the previous video revolved around a bug in the AI teacher's programming, while for others the programming was hacked or corrupted, so these subplots could be swapped. Therefore, in the first story idea about a bug in the programming causing a data breach, what if this bug were deliberate? Similarly, in the story idea where a hacker subtly changes what is taught by the AI teachers, what if these changes are a result of simple human error, poor programming, or a software glitch? Another way to create more story ideas is to switch or swap your characters' traits or details. For example, if your characters are strong, make them weak. If they are confident, make them nervous. One of the earlier story ideas featured an arrogant teacher. If this teacher is caring and empathetic instead, this could change the story's ending. Similarly, if the heroes in the other story ideas were arrogant, that too could lead to different outcomes. Alternatively, swap old and young characters, rich and poor characters, or male and female characters. Returning to the falling birth rate story idea, the sex or gender of the hero is not specified. However, it's likely the plot could take different paths depending on whether the hero is male or female. Changing the story's genre or point of view can also generate more story ideas. Most of the story ideas in the previous video are dramas or tragedies. However, if they were changed to include romance and or comedy, this could create very different storylines. For example, the earlier story idea about former victims of bullying seeking revenge on their former tormentors would change if one of the victims formed a romantic relationship with one of the tormentors. Maybe they would struggle to keep it secret at first, thus creating an interesting conflict of emotions. The story idea set in the 1400s could become a comedy of errors, as the tutor's increasingly desperate attempts to hide or destroy the encyclopedia are each thwarted. A similar change could be made to the story idea of the child trying to sabotage AI teachers. Could their actions lead to comedic, unexpected consequences? We can also explore different time periods or settings for our stories to create more ideas. The time periods of the story ideas in the previous video are mostly set in the near future. However, some of them could be set in the past, like the 1400s story idea, and feature different ways that the livelihoods of human workers were threatened. Examples include mechanization at the start of the Industrial Revolution, or computerization in the workplace in recent decades. Similarly, most of the story ideas are probably set in a Western society, although this is not explicitly stated. If, however, the story ideas were set in a developing country or a nomadic tribe, that could change the story outcomes. Finally, we can add an unexpected twist at the end of the story to create a new, different story idea. Could our hero actually have a secret agenda that is not revealed fully until the end of the story? Are any spies actually double agents? Did the AI teachers have a secret agenda all along, only revealed at the last moment as they overthrow their human masters? If the AI teachers are robots, have some of them been able to pretend to be humans and clandestinely integrate into society? Is our hero actually one of these robots? Whatever the potential twist, your story idea doesn't need to end conclusively. It is often better to end ambiguously with an element of doubt. Just try to avoid cliches. Thank you for watching this video. Please feel free to use any of these story ideas for your own novels, plays, screenplays and TV scripts. Please also check out the rest of my YouTube channel, especially where I discuss the various books that I've written. I hope my channel encourages you to buy my books and to read them if you haven't already done so. Finally, please feel free to leave comments below and to like and subscribe this video and my YouTube channel. Farewell.